How's everyone doing? I just wanted to make a quick video about recovery, and what it means to recover. It's not only our words that we tell people, it's also our actions that they see. I mean, even in my worst depths of my addiction, I could tell my wife till I was blue in the face that it's going to get better, I'm going to fix it. But until you make that decision from within, it really doesn't matter. I mean, you could ask my wife 100 times. She would have gave you her left arm for me to be well, for me to get my act together. Man, there wasn't. It becomes to the point where no matter how many times we tell whoever, whatever, it comes a time when you gotta walk that walk. So it's hard, but you gotta find it deep down within you. I don't know what your motivation could be. I mean, mine was obviously I wanted to be happy, and if I can get myself together, then my kids will be fine. Everything else will fall into place. So you got to find that. I know it gets hopeless. It really does. I know that. I understand that. Trust me, I know. So you gotta find something and get hungry and just enough becomes enough, and rock bottom is the bottom. I mean, jails, institutions, and death. Once you start the gamut of rehabs and facilities, that's what becomes of it. Jails, institutions, and death. I'm very grateful that I've been able to skirt around that third one. I don't know how. I think back, I talk to a few of my friends, and they always say it's amazing that you're not dead. And I mean, it was an IV heroin user for 5 years. No Hep C, none of them 3-letter categories. Thank God. I mean, thank God. It's only by the grace of God that I don't have any issues with my health like that. I mean, I'm saying all this to say, it's obviously my first video, but I want to put more of my words on video, obviously, and try to help somebody that might be struggling today, that might just need to hear a word of encouragement from somebody that lives in recovery. And I'm flourishing. I feel like I'm doing well. I feel like things are finally calm. I mean, I'll never know it all. I'll never have it figured out. And I don't want to be able to figure it out. I want to be able to learn daily and wake up the next day better and do better than the day before. I mean, I try to learn something new every day. I try. It doesn't always happen, but it's the effort. I want to talk a little bit about, the things that went on with Kobe passing, and it's like, we try to live on the path of righteousness and keep our karma meter in the right direction, but when things like that happen, it really makes me, for me, it makes me, question some things. I mean, with God, I mean, I really do. Whatever, to each his own, whatever you might believe out there, as long as you believe in something. But, it's tough. You see a man like that, alright, he did what he did a few years back, but, people make mistakes and they learn. And the United States of America, the land of second chances, I believe. So, that man did what he had to do, and that's in the past. I mean, he was being a great father, contributing to charities, on a church, forgiving, trying to help out the homeless, the needy, from what I could see. And then something like that happens, when you get called to the upper room. That's from Life, if anybody didn't realize that. It's just hard. I mean, every day I realize that there's there's going to be things that are thrown in our way to try to knock us off of our square. But I've obviously got better at being able to recognize that and then go into my toolbox of coping mechanisms and do what I got to do to get through that. But it just seems unfair at times. It really does. I don't know. If anybody wants to shoot me a message and needs to chat, I'm going to try to put out a video every couple days. Try to keep everybody motivated. We do recover. Life does go on without drugs. And it's not that bad. It's really not. I used to say to myself, there's no way I can get through this life sober without being high on something. But it ain't that bad, trust me. It ain't that deep. You just got to tighten up and do the work. And once you get into it and you start figuring some things out about yourself, it really gets interesting. It really does. I'm a kind of person, I need to, things happen. If this happens, then that makes that happen, and that makes that happen. I need to see it on paper unfolding for me to believe. So when things happen that aren't in my control, it really throws a monkey wrench into the cog here. It really messes my brain up sometimes. But as I get a little more mature and my head clears out, I can see that they're just things that can be overcome. We don't use of our emotions no more. They're little kid games. I mean, honestly, I'd be happy, I use. I'd be sad, I'd use. I just using over emotions when there really wasn't. They're just feelings. They pass. So just get a tight grip. Hold on. Do the work. Be honest with yourself. Open a line of communication with your significant other. Don't let things fester and bottle up and bottle up and bottle up to the point that there's got to be an explosion. Just talk about it early on. There might be things that you didn't know. We're not mind readers. By any means, we're not mind readers. I don't know what my wife's thinking. She don't know what I'm thinking. I assume that she does a lot of the times, but she don't. So I gotta put it out there what my requests are. I find it a lot easier that way with us. Things have been a lot better with an open line of communication. We don't always agree. I mean, a healthy marriage, you wouldn't always agree anyway. So, but it doesn't have to be World War III every fight. It doesn't. So, get honest with yourself. Tell on yourself. And recognize your emotions. Alright, I'm signing out. Hope to hear from you. Good luck with everything. We do recover.